Hello and welcome again to Chris's Caribbean Delights. And St. Patrick's Day is upon us. It's coming and it's on Monday. Today is Wednesday. St. Patrick's Day is on Monday, the 17th of March. So let's do something in honor of St. Patrick's Day. And I'm going to make some green velvet cupcakes. Green velvet cupcakes. You know, we have all these things that we make for St. Patrick's Day just to celebrate. Everybody becomes Irish. The soda bread, the corned beef and cabbage, and all those popular goodies that we made for that are being made for St. Patrick's Day. But I just wanted to do something simple, a simple dessert, and let's go to those ingredients for the green velvet cupcakes. See you over there. So first of all, I have my cupcake pan lined with the liners, and that's ready to go. And also we should have our oven preheating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So ingredients. I have here flour. Obviously, I have 2.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, which I'm going to add to the dry ingredients, 1 teaspoon of salt, and I have my warm spices. Well, actually, yeah, my warm spices are a 1/2 teaspoon of clove and a 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Powdered nutmeg. And here is the cocoa powder, which all velvet cakes would have. I have 1 teaspoon of 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder in there. So those are the dry ingredients. And for the wet ingredients, I have oil, 1 3/4 cups of vegetable oil. I have 3 eggs, and I also have here some vanilla bean paste, and 1 cup of buttermilk. I almost forgot that. 1 cup of buttermilk. Now, for my sugar, instead of using granulated sugar, I'm using monk fruit sweetener. The monk fruit sweetener is a 0-calorie sweetener, which is good for baking, and it's a 1-to-1 with the sugar. Monk fruit. I'll leave a link for the monk fruit sweetener in the bio, in the description box, so that you'll know if you need to get it. It's good for diabetes. It doesn't send your sugar up. And it's a very good sweetener. I use it all the time. Well, I started using it I think for maybe about 6 months ago. And it's wonderful. So that's my sweetener, that's my sugar. So let's go ahead and get our dry ingredients sifted. And let's get our dry ingredients sifted. My go-to sifter here is going to just do the job for me. My electric sifter, and everything is sifted. That's all done. So now we'll combine the eggs and the sugar in the mixer. In my mixer, my electric mixer, and I'm going to let that go until it's nice and smooth. So in goes my sweetener, the monk fruit sweetener, and my 3 eggs. And we're going to whisk this to combine. And once that gets nice and smooth and the sugar is starting to melt, we're going to start adding the other ingredients. Now that our sweetener and the eggs are all combined, we start adding the dry ingredients. We'll add the flour. And I'll add the flour and alternate with the buttermilk. So I'll do it in maybe 2 parts because it's only 1 cup of buttermilk. So that's half of the dry ingredients. We'll just give that a slow mix. You pour half of the buttermilk in there. And let that go. Once that gets a good mix, scrape down your sides as usual. Just stop, scrape down the sides, just to make sure that everything is getting mixed in here. Depending on how dark you want your green, you'll put as much green as you want. And you stop and scrape down the sides as usual. So here we are, guys. This is the finished product. The green velvet cupcakes, and this is for St. Patty's Day. And what I'm doing, I'm just going to put a simple buttercream frosting on the top, and I'll just top it off with a little green frosting, just to give it to enhance it a bit. So it's the St. Patty's Day green velvet cupcakes, and I'm just doing it with some regular frosting, a regular simple buttercream frosting, and then I'm going to touch it off with a little green buttercream frosting. So in the description box, you're going to have all the measurements for the frosting and the cupcakes. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next clip.